Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So here we are now on TCL 55-inch model number P605, and the first thing that hits me when I look at the TCL version of this panel, please keep in mind this is a full array local dimming, 72 local dimming zones. And the first thing that hits me, it's those deep, dark levels. That's the one thing that Samsung KS8000 is missing. It doesn't have the full array of local dimming. And I can tell you this firsthand because I have two panels. Okay, I have both KS8000 and this TCL, and I can tell you, it's night and day. But TCL doesn't have that peak brightness that's needed. If this TCL had 1000 plus peak brightness nits with this full array of local dimming, oh, this would be like the greatest steel, cheapest 4K premium TV you can buy. All right, but it only has like 700, like 680 to 700, like close to 700. Not even, that's full blast 700. Usually it's 500 to 550, so it doesn't go all the way up. Right now it's probably 550 nits, you know. So that's the one thing that I notice. It's a huge difference. And I mean, meaning you can watch it from any angle, and you're definitely going to benefit from deep dark levels. With Samsung KS8000, what you're getting is the higher peak brightness nits, which will make that detail more pop with the quantum nano dot technology. So they're both different, but they both have their benefits, you know. So that's the obvious difference. Now let's continue with the career. Let's drive through the game. Let's see how well it handles when we are driving through a track here on the race. So let's do that. By the way, Project Cars 2 versus Forza 7 video, it's coming. That's coming after this video, just to let you know. Wow, this looks amazing, man. Hold on. Yeah, you can see me. Check it out. It's me. Alright, let's start the race. There I am again. Look at me. Look at me again. Alright, let's do this. Well, those deep dark levels definitely help. I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know, this is the benefit of full array local dimming. And this TV has 72 local dimming zones. It looks beautiful. But what really makes me cry, I want to cry now, dude. I'm gonna cry now, like a little sissy. What really makes me cry is why couldn't you put 1000 nits of peak brightness? My goodness, if this TV had 1000 nits of peak brightness with this full array of local dimming, oh man. Why, TCL? Anyway, it's like my good friend, what's his name, said, you know who I'm talking about, one and only Ron John. He told me about this new TCL called TCL-X. It's gonna have a true QLED panel, like very thin bezels, like almost as OLED thin bezels. And he said that television will give us that peak brightness nits needed, like above 1500, maybe more, close to 2000 nits of peak brightness with full array of local dimming and wide color gamut. Now, I don't know the pricing on that. That will be probably announced on CES Vegas. But if they can do that, then the new TCL-X, it's definitely gonna be my pick. Maybe I should wait a while. You know, I really wanted to get the Q9, but people told me, man, hold off with the Samsung. You know, they kind of missed the ball. It's not a true QLED. Why don't you wait till TCL? And I think it's a smart decision for me to wait till TCL X and just to see what TCL X will deliver. If TCL X can deliver that new QLED, true QLED panel with thin bezels, with over 2000 peak brightness nits, full white color gamut, and full rail local dimming with deep dark levels and higher peak brightness nits, then Dolby Vision and HDR is gonna look fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I don't know about the pricing. I'm probably guessing 65 will be like 3,000 or 2,000. If they price 65-inch 1,800 or 2,000, I'm buying it. But if it's 3,000, it's like, I'm gonna wait a while, you know. But we'll see. But look, this looks stunning. It looks stunning, man. It's just beautiful. Let's look at the photo mode really quick. I just want to go through this just to re-examine it a little bit. Let me get my low light here fixed. There we go. Now, I believe my friend Mario Looney will definitely have a boner watching this tape. Yeah, I mean, look, both are important. I never said that deep dark levels weren't important. Both, actually all three, are the three ingredients needed to truly have a bath and go in a bath and just like have a bubble of pure HDR. White color gamut, full white color gamut, necessary. Full peak brightness, necessary. And of course, deep dark levels with full rail local dimming, necessary. Now, OLED already has that problem taken care of because it has the purest, the darkest deep dark levels, period. No one can compete with that, okay? OLED is the god of that. And it has that beautiful white color gamut as well. The only thing that OLED is missing is that peak brightness nits. If OLED technology can reproduce a new LG with over 1,500 nits of peak brightness, it's game over. It's game over. OLED wins. Game over. Because then you're going to have very thin bezels, like wallpaper thin bezels, 1,500 nits of peak brightness, full white color gamut, and pitch black deep dark levels. Then OLED's going to be winning that war. But we don't know that yet. You know, this is still an ongoing process, what I'm trying to say. And I know some of you, you know, are in love with your OLED. I get it. I understand. It's your baby. You know, you get a boner watching it. I get it. You go in bed with it. You hold it in your bed. I get it. I understand that. It's your fetish. I get it. But it ain't over yet. This is an ongoing war. It's still going on. So you just have to wait and see. But again, the benefit of TCL 55-inch here, P605. Now, not every TCL has this many local dimming zones. The 605 version has 72 local dimming zones. So you have to keep an eye on that when you're buying these TCLs. They look alike, but they're very different. That's why you have to look at the model when you're purchasing these TCLs. And if it says full rail local dimming, 72 local dimming zones, buy it. Buy it. And thank me later. It definitely helps HDR because you're getting those perfect deep dark levels. When you have full array local dimming, you don't even have to touch the brightness. Just leave the brightness at 50. Okay? That's the deep dark levels right there I'm telling you about. Okay? You can have this on Samsung Case 8000. It's just not going to happen because Samsung Case 8000, you know, as soon as you move to the left, like if I try to watch it from this corner, I'm going to lose the uniformity. Like the bending light's going to just piss all over it. So actually, we should sign the petition to boycott edge-lit panels. Edge-lit panels is the stupidest, retarded, stupidest. I don't care if this video it's not suitable for monetization. You guys can collect the cash. I don't care. But this needs to be said. Edge-lit, it's a big mistake. Seriously, all the companies, stop making edge-lits. Throw that garbage away. Please, for the love of God, stop wasting your money making these ridiculous, stupid, edge-lit TVs. Throw that shit away. If you're going to do an LED TV, it has to be full array of local dimming. It just has to be. If you can manage QLED to have both highest peak brightness nits with full array of local dimming, then by all means do it. But for the love of God, don't give us any more of that edge-lit crap. Are you listening, Samsung? Are you listening to me? Stop with the edge-lit crap. Okay. That was my message to Samsung. No, really, it's stupid. Stupid. Retarded. Whoever made the decision, it's a retarded decision. Garbage. Edge-lit. Garbage. Okay, now let's continue. I'm sorry. I just said that needs to be said. Sony got it right. Sony never touched the damn edge-lit shit. They only stayed with full array of LEDs and full array of local dimmings. Sony got it right. You know, and I never gave Sony the credit. You know what? Something else needs to be said. You know, in all my videos, I don't think I was fair to Sony. I never gave the Sony the credit. They do have excellent LED TVs with their Sony processing chips. They really do have it. And I don't know, man. I might even get X900. I don't know, man. I might get if I get it cheap like this Thanksgiving, I might get a Sony, dude. At least like 55-inch, like 1300, 1400, 1500, whatever. I might get it. Why not? And then the next year, I might look and see what the TCLX is gonna be like, you know. So, but I never gave the Sony a proper respect that it needed, and I have to acknowledge. I've been looking through my videos. I was like, man, why am I so biased against Sony? Like what's going on with me? No, I mean, I went through my videos like, what the heck is going on? And I mean, I have to criticize myself. I have to do that. Like when I see something wrong, I'm the biggest critic of myself. When I go through some of my videos and I look, I was like, what am I doing here? This is kind of stupid. Sony's on the market. Sony has excellent TVs. They make some kick-ass great TVs out there. And I never gave them a credit that they deserve. And they deserve the credit because they do make great, excellent TVs. Same thing with Vizio. Vizio make an excellent full array local dimming 4K TVs as well. Panasonic does too, but Panasonic, it's limited outlet. Honestly, good luck finding a Panasonic in the United States. You have to go to some super hidden shop somewhere or some outlet. You have to go through third parties to get it, okay? So that's why I don't talk about Panasonic that much. But Sony should get the recognition as well. All right, let's continue. This is something I had to say. It has to be said. I'm sorry. It's just something I needed to say because Sony does have great 4K TVs, you know, and their OLEDs are great too. You know, the Sony A1. My only complaint about Sony A1 was the pricing. I was like, give me a break. You want me to spend over $4,000, close to $5,000 on a 55-inch OLED TV. You know what I mean? And it kind of like, it pissed me off. And I was like, could have I had bought it? Yes, I could have bought it. You know, I could have slapped it on my credit card and just buy that thing. But I'm not going to pay interest rates on a TV that in about 2-3 years, it's not going to be worth that much. So, you know what I mean? If Sony A1 drops the price to like $2,500 or $2,200 this Thanksgiving, yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. But I don't know if they're going to do that. If they're going to go that far. You know what I mean? That's a big chunk of price cut. to go with. So that was something that needed to be said about Sony. I always felt like I never gave Sony a proper due credit, if you know what I mean, that it deserves. Oh, we cannot have that. Look, how dare you do that to me? Look at that guy. Look what he did. So anyway, let's examine this a little bit. Again, the biggest benefit here, it's obviously the deep dark levels, the full array local dimming, which really helps this game shine. You know, the full array local dimming will also help HDR. Now you're gonna have those perfect deep dark levels that HDR needs as well. However, it's missing that peak brightness. You know, it has a good wide color gamut. It's not like the full greatest wide color gamut of color ratio, but it has a good standard wide color gamut, you know. But then again, you know, what do you expect from a budget TV, you know? For a budget TV, this is pretty good. It would have been nice if they were able to squeeze in maybe 900 nits of peak brightness. That would have made it even better. But hey, regardless, you're still going to enjoy, if you buy an Xbox One X with this TV, and let's say all you can afford is $1,200 for both Xbox One X and this 4K TV, you're not going to go wrong. You know, you're still getting HDR10, you're still getting Dolby Vision, and you're still getting full array local dimming. So you're still getting a good deal here. Oh, come on. You know what I think I mentioned this like on my previous video. What's so cool about Forza 7, it has this dynamic time. So time, it's always moving as you're going through tracks. You know, the clouds are forming up. You could have rain, you could have a sunset, you could have a sunrise. So it's always changing as you're driving through tracks. When you're doing different time lapse, as you're doing laps, the time is changing as well. So that's kind of cool. And I mean, I really like that. I like the fact that they implemented that. Look, you can even see the dirt. You can see the dirt on the dashboard. That's pretty cool. So look, it looks great on TCL 55-inch 605. It looks as good as it can be for a budget 4K TV. Now, of course, if you have a better, more premium elite TV, like if you're playing this on A1 OLED, of course it's going to look a little bit much better, of course. And if you're playing it on Z9D, you're going to be in heaven, obviously. But it's still pretty good. So what I'm trying to say to you, for those of you who, you know, money is an issue, and for a lot of people money is an issue, for $1,200, or let's say they cut the price on this for $550. Let's say for $1,100 you can have a Xbox One X and this TV, a package deal for $1,100, and I think that's a good deal. You know, you get to watch 4K movies, Dolby Vision, HDR, 4K gaming, HDR. So plus you get the Roku apps; they're all in 4K. So you do have a good package for $1,100 this Thanksgiving with this TCL, you know. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this video. And remember, next video is going to be Forza 7 versus Project Cars 2. Everybody wants to see that video to have my thoughts on what I think between those two. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to let you know the features. And what are you getting with the Forza, and what are you getting with Project Cars 2? I'm going to judge the both games on the features, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you in the next video.